Okay, so it's me again. So as I promised, I'm going to continue. I just finished trading. I didn't want to record myself trading. As I said in the previous video, it's the first time I do this, so I didn't want to add pressure, extra, even more, right, to what the market is doing. So yeah, that is why I finished trading first, and I want to just show you this is the notes, right? And I think we ended up the previous video here, given the full context of what the market was doing during the overnight session. And then I just started on market open 3:30, as I told you, in Germany. It was from the volume point of control in the overnight session, inside the value of the overnight session, a lot of key levels, actually a century from the new contract, December. And if you can see here, this is the TPO RTH session, but this is still September contract. So actually the opening was around here, 24,340 versus 500. So we have almost 200 points gaps, and you can see it here in the ETH market profile. To be honest, I really don't know why these two are different in this sense. Market profile in TradingView is something relatively new. I've been using market profile before I was using zero charts, and market profile and volume profile, of course, was also it's been also a tool for me. And then I actually decided to move to TradingView because when they add market profile, volume profile was already there, but when market profile was added, then I said, okay, I love the concept of this web because Sierra was limiting me to use Windows, etc., and I don't really use Windows, whatever. So now I'm pretty happy with TradingView. I know it's not to the tick. I really have a not computer. I mean, every single TPO is like 16 ticks. So you see, I'm not looking for, as I mentioned before, it's the Nasdaq. I'm not looking for tick precision. I really don't care about that. But anyway, so market opened, and I have the rule to wait for 5 minutes. Hopefully at least 5 minutes before news and after news. And for me, the New York Open is part of the rule as well. So I wait a bit until C, and this is the 5 minutes footprint candle. So 5 minutes first, down, a bit of consolidation. That was tricky because in that moment the value area low was around here. Okay, it's moving down as the volume is going down and price is going down. But I enter around there, I mean, you can see this is the screenshot of the initial short, and it looks like chasing, I know, but it's actually not totally chasing. Why? As I said, Nasdaq is, and you know probably, right, is one of these monsters that is really pushed on one side. So many times, if you don't take the decision quick enough, you just lose the move, right? So my hypothesis was we pushed down strongly with a lot of volume. What's the gap in both, right? Of course, I was not waiting for this gap to be filled, right? But there was something here. So I basically trade this gap down. I mean, the gap was up, but to fill this down and to challenge the overnight low. Basically, that was the trade, okay? Didn't work straight away. You see here how I was bouncing around, which actually made me feel nervous. I was not feeling comfortable with the trade in that point. This is the anchor VWAP from the RTH. So it's this RTH VWAP, basically. For me, it's more important the full session VWAP, ETH. However, when the market is respecting the RTH so well, that is the priority for me. It doesn't happen all the time, but when it happens, it's a very accurate signal again, probability is on my side in this case, right? Doesn't mean I'm going to just relax, chill, and don't feel anything. I file a lot, and actually I add to the position. I double up, and so yeah, that was the trade. The first screenshot, some of my notes, right, describing what was happening, keeping everything on check as the market was moving. Boom, then you can see the position. I was 4 contracts, and my stop loss basically continued the same point. So big push, and this movement for me was tricky, because as you can see, it was trying to push down and then went back up, and then it was, yeah, not a nice feeling. Anyways, so at least I was in the right side of the move, right? Going short. I was not trying to fade this move. And eventually this hit the target, right, which was around here. And I want to show you that I imported already the trades. I have actually 2 accounts, so I trade mostly in the same size in both. Just the micros, by the way. I trade them micro, MNQ. I chart the NQ, but I trade a micro. Okay, so I just want to fill up this section and show you with one trade how I fill up the form for the trade, and then it's just to explain how I do it, what you should expect using the process trader platform. Okay, so how do you filter in this trade? I was actually anxious, as I said. I mean, I was short, I was on the right side of the move, but it was not a clean momentum trade, especially after the open. I mean, the first half an hour, and normally that is a bit, if it's pushing harder, but context, right? Context is king. The gap was closed, we were in the value area low, we're in the rollover week, etc, etc, etc. So expectations are also needs to be handled accordingly. Okay, P&L today was positive. Did you follow the process? Yeah, I followed the process. Could have been even a 5, I would say, honestly, but yeah, I mean, maybe not really, because I entered almost at the low in that moment. But I said the context, it was in the open, 5 minutes later after the open. So if momentum is there, it should go, right? So that was the thesis. So please keep that in mind, okay? Did you drink enough water? Yes. Did you trade fast? Yes, actually, I took a half an hour break before trading. I was not feeling so fit, I was feeling a bit tired, and I decided to step away from the screens. Then I did some physical movement and trying to get sharp for the open. What do you do? Well, basically, that is all what I think I did well. So I read the market, I joined the short instead of thinking, oh yeah, it's a value area low, maybe you can bounce. No hope. The market was going down, I joined the shorts. So that is what I did. Again, doesn't mean, and look, I mean, my thesis was, let's check or let's challenge the overnight low. And in this case, was to the tick. I mean, really, I mean, these kind of things are crazy, right? I mean, for Nasdaq mainly, in the ES probably you can expect something like this most of the times, but the Nasdaq, this is insane. So yeah, beautiful move at the end, right? But okay, that's what I did well. Next steps for tomorrow: give myself a line. I mean, no hope. And this is maybe sounds cliche, sounds maybe obvious or whatever, but has been many years until reach a point where you can actually accept what the market is doing. Doesn't mean I can do it every day. It's certainly a challenge every single day, but that is what I have to keep doing every day to keep myself aligned with what the market is doing, what is showing me, to trade what I see, not what I think, stuff like that. And then let's see, suggest tags. Let's see what the AI can give me. And it says the day of the week, monthly up, weekly up, etc. So this is all coming from market context, etc. So trying to gather all the data you have seen, and then retail sales, because the news, low stress, presence high, anxious, rollover week, beautiful. This is nice. Okay, append all of them, and then yes, I took a trade. Okay, this is weird. This is weird actually for me. My win rate is less than 50% actually. So yeah, this is one of those days where things were just working fine, and yeah. And these are the trades that I imported from the futures desk, which is Project X, and also Top 1 Futures, which is also Project X platform. So let's just analyze one, and I want to show you here position, etc. Process metrics are not filled up yet because we need to do that now. Mode analysis is what is happening during the notes, right? I'm writing the notes, and it's being recorded every time I do that. And then after you create the trade or you import the trade, this is matched based on the logs, and then it's telling you what's the advice or the tips or whatever message the AI gave you. And yeah, you see a lot of anxiousness. Was as I said, was not easy. It was not easy to hold this short. And after the exit, even happy, anxious. Okay, then let's edit this trade and just add a couple of things. I don't want to keep you for so long, but I see the volume, the point of control just migrated down. Very interesting move actually. Yeah. Then entry signal quality, I would say is a 4, even though it was at the lows. Again, context, follow yes. Primary fear. I was actually afraid of being wrong, and this is optional because it doesn't mean you are afraid all the time. Hopefully you are not. But when you're in a trade. But I was afraid. I was like, the gap was closed, value area low was around this area, the first standard deviation of VWAP was there. It was a technical key century level that could be the push down just to get some liquidity out of the market, whatever, and then boom, go up, to keep going with the all-time highs. And I was afraid of that. So yeah, I have to say, I was afraid of being wrong. Okay, pre-trade emotion, I was actually focused. I was really focused. Confidence level, I was at 3, right? Because it's just what I was saying. The setup was good, everything was aligned in that moment, but my confidence was not super high. It was planned. Was trade grade, I would say it's a 4. Lesson learned. Even though it's too. So I don't feel that I left money on the table, right? There were a couple of points, yes, but I feel okay, feel good. This is actually something I didn't really do it well when I was importing the tags. I didn't finish typing them. So yeah. Oh, I think there I have an issue. Okay. Okay, I need to check that. I'm not sure what was the issue. Okay. So I think those are good. Intraday, trade, market imbalance, profit-oriented, calm, process medium. Yeah, it's fine. Notes, don't have so many notes actually, but yeah, not really. Then if I broke any rules, and those rules of course are the ones I have created in my profile, and let's see. No long while price is crossing VWAP upwards. No. Also not. Stop loss is final, good. Target profit, take profit was good, final. I didn't add to a losing, I add to a winner. Yeah, okay, this is questionable, right? Never chase the absolute highs or lows. Okay, the RTH low I was chasing. So you could say, yeah, okay. Technically, it was the overnight low, the real low, but I will mark it as okay. I didn't follow this rule. I was aware of it, but yeah, I explain why, right? Okay, that's the only rule, which is 50-50, I would say. Which values did I follow? I was patient because I wait until the price either hit the target or was going to take me out. My stop loss was technically perfect, above this consolidation, above the RTH VWAP. So this stop loss was very good placed, okay? So I was patient because I wait for it. I was not so calm, okay? I was feeling anxious, I was prepared, I was selective, and I was process first. So yeah, sounds good. I update the trade. You see I receive a process score which is quite good, 4 stars for this trade. It's reflected as well in the statistics, of course only one. I need to continue afterwards, of course, with more the next 3, which is basically I added again, so it's 2 trades, but I added 2 of them, so that is why you see 4 trades, right? And that's it. Also, this is the whole idea of journaling using Process Trader, and yeah, then I will prepare. I won't finish, of course, now the day. I will just complete the next 3 trades. Then once I finish the day, a task is sent to be analyzed by the AI, gathering all your data here, also the context of your previous days, and then it's going to generate an email first, and also attach the report to the journal entry. Also will summarize your notes to try to detect what is the most important things in your notes, and also summary of the moods checks that you saw already, linked to every trade. So yeah, I hope you like this approach. I feel a bit lucky that, well, this worked fine. Of course, if it didn't work, I was going to upload the video anyways. But yeah, see you in the next one. I'm thinking about preparing a video showing the statistics, trades, views, where you can see all the details, process impacts, edge finder, etc. So of course, once you have more data, you will start seeing more and more useful information there. Okay, but even though you start journaling, the first day, you should already see value on this. You should see value in the process, in the structure, in having everything clear, what to do next, what to expect. And I think that is the main goal for me right now, to show you this, and that you are able to see first how I do it, how I read the market. So you can see I'm a trader by myself, and I built Process Trader basically because I tried a lot of online journal platforms, and none of them really gave me the value that I think I'm giving with Process Trader. So okay, see you in the next one.